Keeping our children safe online. Welcome to today's episode where we are going to talk about how to keep our children safe, secure and informed while they are online. It is a very crucial and essential topic to be discussed and to be talked about, as being online has taken a center stage in our children's lives. In today's episode, we'll talk about exploring practical tips on ways of supporting our child when they are online. We'll talk about possible risks and the way you as parents can support your child and protect your child when the child is online. Before we jump into the practical tips, let's highlight some of the possible risks that our child can face while being online. One could be cyberbullying. Secondly, inappropriate content. And thirdly, privacy. When I say privacy, our children do not understand and realize how much to share and what not to share. So we as adults, we as parents, we must teach our children to maintain privacy while using the online platforms. When we talk about cyberbullying could be even threatening, blackmailing, or throwing children out of certain groups, or spreading rumors, or even using their pictures, morphing their pictures. So we must talk about these concerns with our children, this kind of threats that are possible on online platforms. The two basic practical tips that I would like to talk about how to keep our children safe and secure online. One could be the parental lock. We as adults, we as parents, we need to learn how to use the parental lock on our devices. Secondly, creating a family media agreement. In this family agreement, it should not be just the child and the parent, rather the entire family. The child should not feel that restrictions are only on the child, but the child should feel it's between the family. So the rules could be limited screen time, restricted sites, and thirdly, maybe we can have our children not to use mobiles in their bedrooms. That way, we will be able to keep our children in the loop of being informed. Thirdly, communication. So communication is the key between solving or resolving any kind of concerns and issues that our children face. In this, when we want to keep our children safe online, communication again plays a very important role. The child should be able to share with the parents whatever the child is experiencing online. It could be a threat, it could be a happy moment, or it could be even being scared of something. Similarly, we must express interest in our child's online activities. That way the child feels involved and the child doesn't hesitate to share and tell things to the parents. Again, this keeps us in the loop of our child's activities. So when we've talked about the practical tips or the threats, we must also talk about the signs of trouble. The signs when our child is in trouble, how do we identify that? The first and foremost would be the change in behavior. We must keep note of our child's behavior. If there is a change, we must find the reason. If the child is feeling distressed, if the child is not eating well, or if the child is keeping secrets, if the child is not involving the parents or the sisters or the siblings, these are the signs when the parent must take note of the activities the child is getting involved in. So we've talked about the practical tips, the threats and the risks that are involved while our children are online. We also need to remember that one very important aspect, which is that if the child gets into a trouble, how to navigate that. So we must provide our child with that resource as well, which can be a helpline number, which is very handy to our child, and of course, the family support. This way, we will be able to protect and support our children while they are online. Remember, being protective and proactive in our child's life is the key to having a safe child online.